you no more. You never seem to call me lately, but I don't think she knew me at all.
Yo guys, what is up? It's Ducky Butt, and yeah, I know, I look like I'm in some weird freaking, I don't know, alright? This is not my normal setup, this is not what I normally do, but guess what? I look like a tomato, and I'm okay with it. So today, I'm here at my dining room table. I was all ghetto and got a green blanket that we had, and literally duct taped it to this, like, I don't know, vanity looking thing, alright? So that's why that's there. It's kind of just a backdrop, you know, so it's just there. It's not really, like, a thing. I know, normally I'm, like, at my couch, like, playing PS4. Today I thought I'd do something different, and honestly, I wanted a different video before I started Outlast, just to simply separate Resident Evil and Outlast, so that way it's just not like two series like right in a row, because I think that'd be kind of crazy. I've been wanting to make a video on this ever since this happened, so yeah, today we're gonna be watching me when I had to be in a play. I'll explain. When I was in 5th grade, alright, and we were going to middle school, they sent us letters so we could pick out our classes, alright, and obviously you had your core stuff, which was like math, science, social study, all that crap, right? And you can't get out of those. You had to take them. And then you could pick 2 electives, and they took up 1 hour, because back in 6th grade, writing and reading were 2 separate classes, so they took up 2 separate hours. So you'd only have 1 elective. So for your electives, you could pick like art, music, which was like singing and stuff, theater, and gym. I liked art, okay, which I took. That semester with art, it was great. I loved it. It was a beautiful class. It was fabulous, my dude. But I didn't want to take gym because, you know, physical activity is not my strong point. I'm just lazy and, like, I didn't want to do it. So I was like, I'm not good at singing. I'm not doing that. So I'll take theater. And everybody that I knew was like, oh yeah, it's just like, you're not gonna be on stage or anything, you're just gonna be like working lights and curtains and crap. I was like, okay, I can do that, you know, simple, easy A for a class, right? They lied to me. We had to do a play, I don't even remember what it was called, it was some ghetto freaking, I don't even know. Before you come at me being like, oh my god, you're calling everything ghetto, this was actually the most ghetto crap I have seen in my life, alright? More ghetto than my green backdrop. What I was thinking was, I'll be backstage, you know, I won't have to do that. If you know me, like, public speaking and, like, giving presentations, that is not my thing, girl. Like, I absolutely, ooh, girl, like, the anxiety and the stress is just, like, okay. When I'm doing, like, presentations and stuff, like, I can barely get up in front of the class and do that in front of, like, 20 people or whatever. If I'm in a class and they say we have to do a project and you have to get up in front of the class and share it, like, a week or however long before this happens, I am constantly just like, oh god, like, it's so bad. For me to get up in front of, it was every first hour class, so in front of the band class, the art class, like, every class that I mentioned at the beginning of this video was there, including all of my friends, and majority of my friends take band, but, you know, I have other friends who take other classes. This, by far, was my worst school experience ever, and it wasn't like it was embarrassing, but in my mind, when I was up on stage, I was just like, oh my god, dude, like, I am gonna, like, do something super embarrassing, and honestly, looking back at it, I didn't do that bad. You know, I did better than half the people up there, and I'm not even trying to, like, brag. I'm being serious. And it was funny because while me and, like, the other group of people that were backstage with me waiting for our, like, part, we were all sitting back there and we were all like, oh my god, like, I don't want to do this, like, I'm just gonna get up and leave and, like, fail this class, like, I don't even care. It was good to know that I wasn't the only one who was, like, freaking out about it. I knew way more shy people, like, who were shyer than me in that class. And for me being shy, like, if I have to do a presentation or do that type of thing, I will do it, you know? Because it's, like, it's not a choice. You can't be like, oh, I don't want to do it. I mean, you can, but, like, I'm that type of kid who strives for A's and strives for, like, doing my best, you know? So I couldn't deny going up there and doing that. Like, I had to do it. But it kind of sucked. I did it. And I told my mom, I was like, you gotta record me doing this, because if you don't, I'm literally gonna be so upset. We're gonna watch it, and we're gonna laugh. Everybody's face who is, like, in this video, I'm probably gonna just blur out with a giant black rectangle. Okay. Got that. You can't see me right now. Oh, now you can. So I'll just blur out their face. I don't want to, like, infringe their privacy rights, okay? I'm obviously going to leave them talking in the background. Before we start, really quick, I only had like 3 or 4 lines in this play, but it was still the most worst experience of my life. The most worst? Wow. Great grammar, my dude. So I ended up being Florence Nightingale. You know, nobody had like a big huge costume or whatever that they were wearing, so I was just like, okay, I'll go to Walmart and buy a plain white t-shirt and a scarf and a just black hoodie like this, but except it didn't say Call of Duty Black Ops 2 on the side. I had my stuff there, and I walked up to my teacher like weeks before this play took place, you know, before we did it, and I was like, yo, is it okay that I wear this shirt, this hoodie, and this scarf or whatever? And she's like, yeah, that's fine, you know, whatever, like, it's not that big of a play, you know, like, we're not inviting everybody in the whole school to go and watch it, you know, it's not like a week thing that we're gonna do it over and over and over again. I was like, okay, you know, cool. I'm not the kid to wear dresses and stuff like that, like, that's not me. I've only wore a skirt like maybe 3 times in my life. I've never worn a dress in my whole life, if that says anything to any of you people out there, because I can't stand it. So I was just like, alright, cool. And, you know, weeks go by, we keep rehearsing for this, I'm memorizing my lines, I got my stuff down. 2 days, I think 2 days or the day before this play happened, I showed her my stuff. I was like, you know, you already approved this before, and she's like, no, I didn't. You can't wear that. They didn't wear hoodies and crap back in the day. I was like, really? That day, she told me I couldn't wear it when I had already went out and bought it, when I'd already showed her it, and she's like, yeah, okay, that's fine. If that's not bullcrap, then I don't know what is, alright? So at this point, I'm in class, I'm freaking out, I'm like, oh my god, like, I have literally nothing. And I was like, okay, can I still wear the scarf and the shirt? And she was like, yes, that's fine. I was like, okay, cool. But she had us bring in our outfits or whatever, like, in, like, just plastic bags and left them in the classroom. So that way they'd be there when we were ready for the play. And the day of the play, we had to do it twice, by the way. The first day, I went to go get my stuff, like my scarf and stuff, and it was gone. It was freaking gone. It was only the t-shirt that was left. Who stole it? Who would want a Walmart scarf, bro? At this point, I'm like, dude, my scarf is gone. And I went up to my teacher and I told her that. And she was like, you know, I don't know where it went. That's your stuff. I was like, I never even touched it. Like, how could I even touch it if I left it there in first hour? Wasn't there the whole rest of the day. Like, how do you expect me to take my stuff back? Like, that makes no sense. Like, I can't teleport and be like, give me this, I want this. It wasn't like I cared about it, really. I was like, okay, whatever. The scarf was gonna look stupid with just a t-shirt on anyway. So I was like, alright, whatever. This play had like a bunch of historical characters in it, right? The person that did, like, that went before me was the kid who played Elvis Presley. When Elvis walks off stage, he throws a scarf, and that stupid person, not gonna name a name, not gonna call them anything, they stole my scarf, bro. They had it, and they threw it off that stage. And you wanna know what? After that play, my teacher picked it up and put it in her own bag. I'm not even about to say nothing. If that's not the dumbest thing, then I don't know what is. So basically, that's the extent of my story and explanation. So now it's time to watch it. Again, I'm gonna blur out faces, alright? But I'm at my part right now, so yeah, let's just get into this. I'm scared. Oh my god! No, we gotta pause this already. We have to I look so fat. I didn't realize how fat I looked, bro. Did you see how fat I looked? I look like Casper the Fat Ghost, alright? If that looks like Florence Nightingale to you, then cool with me, alright? Sorry that half my outfit was denied and stolen, alright?
Are you alright?
I'm messing with my shirt because I'm
founder of
nervous.
modern methods in nursing. Yes, I could see she was suffering terribly. Yes, you may have heard me referred to as the lady with the lamp. I got this name by carrying a lamp on my hospital grounds.
Guys, what is that? Please tell me what that is. My ears look so giant, alright? Are my ears really that big? Are they really that giant, bro? Because I don't think they is. I got on that Rolex. Casper the Ghost, bro. That's all I can say. And I was so nervous. You could tell that I was because I talk so differently. I'll go back.
Miss Nightingale, aren't you also the same women who play activists?
If you mean to ask if I work 3 boards for women, you can bet your bloomers I did.
Florence Nightingale, back in the day. Wanna know what she wore? A white pocket t-shirt with some blue baggy jeans, and I was wearing some DC skate shoes. Florence Nightingale back in the day, she was popping, alright? I do not want to relive this. I look so awkward. I hate my life. I saw everybody out there. I was like, oh god, like, I was sweating so bad. I know to some people they're like, oh my god, like, why was that so bad? But dude, for me being like literally the shyest freaking person that I know, like myself is the shyest person that I know. Dude, for this was a nightmare for me, and my outfit is a nightmare, and my hair is a nightmare, and my whole face is a nightmare. Watch how I yeet straight off of this stage, dude. Yeet, bye. So at the end of this play, we actually sang the Star Spangled Banner. I wasn't actually singing, I was just sitting there like moving my lips so that way I'd get a good grade. I'm gonna show you that right now, and we sound so off key and so just, oh my god, it makes you want to literally stab your eyeballs out with forks. Okay, guys, look at me. I am literally glowing. I am literally Casper, your friendly ghost here.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early
Oh my god, no.
was so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose by stripes and bright
Look at me. Look at me.
golden sky of the red we watched.
I swear. Dude, okay. You wanna know what happened to? On that stage, there's a person over in this area over on the left. I'm obviously gonna have a big huge rectangle over all their faces. One of my friends was over there and she straight up ditched me, bruh. I was like, yo, we gotta stand next to each other so that way this isn't awkward for us. And she's like, okay. I went to go walk over there and she totally freaking ditched me, and now I'm standing over there looking awkward, way far away from the rest of the group. I wanted to actually hang myself. I did, and I still do after that because it's so embarrassing, and all my friends remembered and they keep bringing it up, and it's like, oh my god, like, leave me alone, okay? God. Yeah, dude, I look so awkward, and like, all my friends kept bringing it up like after that, and everybody remembers me for that, and I like, you know, I laugh about it now, but at that time I was so embarrassed. Half of it wasn't my fault that I look like a literal light bulb. I am the spotlight. If somebody actually there looked at that, like, I am the sun. Like, you would go blind. Like, the solar eclipse just happened or is happening now. I don't know, alright? My skin is the same, like, color as my shirt. The sign blends in with everything, dude. Like, I am literally all the same color. Am I actually that pale? I got sunburnt, so see this line? This is from a bracelet from a music festival. I got sunburnt, and now it's there. You sound like we're dying. Oh, Mariah Carey who? Okay. Every dog in the world after that high note is literally running out on the road to get hit by a car. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, no offense. No offense if your dog got hit by a car. That's not what that joke was. But I was saying, like, every dog after that high note, like, they heard that crap, dude. Like, they were like, oh my god, like, what is that, dude? Clap. That was it. That was my embarrassing moment. I know, it's Garbo. But it's still funny, okay? I probably just freaking peaked my mic, dude. Alright, so that was my play, alright? I'll replay it without me doing commentary so that way you can hear what I actually sound like, because I sound so different. When you actually get to know me, like, I talk like you're my best friend, dude. Like, if you know me, you know how I am. You know the jokes that I say, you know. In front of that many people, in front of a full theater, I'm just not myself. It's weird. It's like, I talk different. It's like I have a different voice. It's kind of weird. I'll replay my clip, and, yeah. You guys can tell me if you think it was pretty cringy. I think it was.
Lady Washington, are you alright? I'm Florence Nightingale, founder of Modern Methods in Nursing. Yes, I can teach you are suffering terribly. Yes, you may have heard me referred to as the lady with the lamp. I got this name by carrying a lamp on my hospital grounds.
Miss Nightingale, would you also say you were like activist?
If you mean the as, if I were equal rights for women. You can bet your bloomers I did.
So, yeah, this was basically the video. Again, like I said, I just wanted to have a little, like, split between this series, like, Resident Evil and Outlast, so this was just a video that I've been wanting to do for a while. I don't really know how to properly roast myself, so roast me in the comments if you want, boy, alright? Never before seen footage up on this channel. Mid while I'm talking like this, I'm probably just gonna run some gameplay, probably Horizon Zero Dawn in the background. And, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this really cringy content, and, yeah, I'll see y'all in the next